On the night of November 16th of 2024, a school teacher stands outside of his class. While struggling to remain calm, only a few minutes ago, he was just inside setting up decorations for his class when he had to stop and immediately walk out after seeing something that made him jump out of his skin. Now, the school that he teaches at doesn't really have a history of paranormal occurrences, but the students there would often make up stories and rumors about the school being haunted specifically by a student who used to go there. Whether or not the student actually existed remains a mystery. But tonight, after encountering what just happened, he no doubt believes that his class is haunted. If not the whole school, this is what he caught.
All right, I'm just finishing up putting up decorations for the students when they get back. I was on the smartboard setting things up. I'm taking a step back, and you guys know me. I stay late often. It's just me here and the janitor. And let me show you. Do you see? Do you see? I mean, is that not a kid sitting right there?
It appears that someone is sitting at a desk towards the back of the class while facing the board in front of it. Now, just for reference, this is what it usually looks like when there is someone occupying a seat. Nothing stands out because clearly nothing is there, but somehow either someone or something appears. It's hard to make out any specific features, but there's definitely an outline resembling that of a child's. As viewers noted, because of this, the instructor believes that the spirit of a former student had come to see him. However, they had come way too late to class. Now, it's worth noting that a few months ago, the school had an accident involving someone who went there. It is INS certain in, but the following footage might be related.
What's happening? See, but they just put a girl in the back.
The specifics of what occurred are unknown, but according to a source, the student had unfortunately passed away only days after the accident. Ever since then, the kids at the school would come up with rumors saying that the girl's spirit haunts the building. If that's so, then this definitely makes what was captured a whole lot more interesting. But, of course, I'll let you come up with your own judgment. Was a ghost caught on camera, or might there be something that could possibly explain what was captured? As always, let me know what you think down below. Now, the following footage was recently shared by a mother who was home alone. When this happened, the only other person inside the house was her baby, who had just been put to sleep in her crib. It's been a hectic night trying to calm her down as she wouldn't stop crying. According to Angela, the mother, her baby would continuously stare at an empty space before bursting into tears. It was definitely strange, but it wasn't something Angela found concerning. That is, until the following incident took place at around 10 at night. Angela's woken up by a notification on her phone, alerting her that her person has been detected in the back patio. She immediately checks the security camera outside her house from her smartphone to see if maybe her husband was back from work. Instead, she sees this First, Angela thought that the figure was simply a case of parodia. But then, suddenly this happens. The figure, which Angela thinks looks like a little girl, slowly dissipates into thin air. Just like that. The silhouette is gone now. Angela has made a video showing where the little girl had appeared. While it does give some context, her video makes the footage a whole lot creepier.
Okay, so this is the area, the door that it was like standing inside. We don't have anything or keep anything in this area because it's a walkway and it would be really awkward. And then this is where the security camera is. So when I looked at the footage, I expected to see a person. I didn't expect to see that though.
It's the fact that Angela shows what it looks like if someone were to be standing at the door that makes the footage creepier. If Angela's body wasn't able to be seen, as she demonstrates, then how is this clearly apparent? They or it just stands there completely motionless, while she doesn't know for sure if this was something paranormal. She now knows what it was that her child was looking at. She believes that this had been responsible for making her baby upset. But of course, you be the judge, was a ghost, caught on camera, or had something else been captured. On September 20th of 2020, a father decides to record his two sons during a playful activity. Both his kids are engaged in a playful wrestling match, with each one trying their best to beat the other. It's a tight match, as it looks like neither one can win the game. Well, that is, until one of them gets distracted. It's unclear as to what he's seeing, but his full attention is given. In fact, he's so distracted that his opponent takes this opportunity to beat him, although capturing his loss on camera. Something else was captured that neither of the kids' parents could explain while looking at the video. He took. The father sees this.
A ver. Eso pa' eso es. Eso pa' eso.
As the father sees that his son is fixated on something, he points the camera to where he is looking. But he doesn't see what it is that's so captivating, whether he missed it or it simply was not visible. The camera had caught it in the closet. A face is captured, but like something out of a nightmare. It doesn't move and stays completely still while seemingly staring at the camera. Whatever this is just stays in this corner. But when the father pans the camera to the same spot after turning away, momentarily it's no longer there. Although taken in 2020, there hasn't been any further info on this clip, yet still no info was needed to make this footage any creepier, while there has yet to be any updates. Viewers continue to speculate as to what exactly was inside this wardrobe. In the following video, a couple of friends are standing outside a building that hasn't been occupied for years. Nothing about this building had stood out to the friends until they saw this. Now at first glance, the so-called ghost appears to be mistaken for a plastic bag. This is so, considering that it looks to be caught on a wire that's connected to the building. But as the video plays out, the notion of this being a bag suddenly becomes questionable. If this had been nothing more than a piece of plastic, Then how does one explain the following as all friends continue to watch the alleged bag? This happens. Whatever this might have been just floats around before somehow vanishing. But it does this only after the friends started calling out to it. It's as if it was hiding away from them. Now, it could very well be that its movement was merely a coincidence that occurred when they shouted. But despite that, it doesn't explain how it just disappears into nothingness. For this reason, the group believes a ghost was on the roof of this abandoned building. Ghost or not, neither viewers nor the group could explain just how exactly this white object vanished without a trace. Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what was caught. On October 18th of 2024, a video recorded by a security camera inside a classroom began spreading among students after many were freaked out by what was captured. The footage was initially posted by the teacher of this classroom. Mr. Simon, the instructor in question, wanted to share something creepy that he came across while looking at video recordings of his lectures. Rarely does he ever check the camera, but apparently a student of his had complained about being bullied by a classmate. So naturally, Mr. Simon checks the camera to see what was going on between the two. But while checking, he sees a notification saying that motion was detected at 10 p.m. on October 17th. Now this was odd, considering that school was closed. During this time, he checks the footage expecting a thief or a janitor to appear, but instead he ends up seeing something that scares the living daylights out of him. This is what he saw. Easy to miss the first time, but in case you did something, appears at the entrance to the classroom after a few rotations from the camera. It's pretty faint, but it's there. The camera seems to notice it as it stops moving and stays pointing at the figure. But when it sees it, the figure just seemingly vanishes. The misty apparition, as Mr. Simon calls it, is no longer present throughout the footage, or at least that's what he thinks. Because, according to viewers, the reason as to why the camera keeps on moving is because it's still picking up the supposed ghost that was seen wherever the camera points is where it's at. It's just not visible. But despite whether or not the mysterious figure was still present, Mr. Simon is fully convinced that something otherworldly had appeared. To this day, he has no idea what exactly was inside his class, and wonders if the camera will ever see this mysterious figure again. Just what was inside Mr. Simon's class. In the Russian city of Kirov, a couple were driving down a highway when their dashcam caught footage of something pretty creepy. This video was submitted to me by Gregory P., who saw the clip on a local news station upon seeing what was captured. He immediately mentally knew that the incident was anything but normal. As the couple drive down the road, they see this.
Там мужик на дороге стоял.
out of nowhere, a mysterious silhouette shows up in front of the car. Its sudden appearance was startling enough that the woman driving swerved upon seeing it. While it may seem like someone was actually standing there, something about them has led viewers to believe that this figure was no person at all, given that they, or it doesn't, flinch upon seeing the approaching vehicle, and also that they just manifest out of nowhere. It's believed that this was paranormal, although it's hard to say for sure if that's so. At least it's certain that most viewers think something unexplainable was captured. Now, this next video was submitted to me by Sienna G, who received the following clip from her aunt in the footage. Sienna's aunt is filming her son, who appears to be roaming around inside a room, although initially thinking that her aunt had sent her a cute video of her little cousin Sienna, soon felt that something was off about the clip. It wasn't obvious at first, but upon watching it the second time, she instantly got chills. The clip, as it turns out, was sent to Sienna because something strange was captured. Have a look. Hey.
How mommy say got the stuff look like this? Check it out. Come on.
As Sienna Annan films her son, she catches something passing by in front of the camera, but it's really quick when it happens. At exactly 17 seconds into the video, a dark silhouette emerges from the left side of the screen. Before making its way across the room by slowing the footage, one can see that something distinct is moving past the camera. But it's also when you slow the footage that the video gets even more creepy. Looking at the figure frame by frame, you'll notice that it has a full torso and also what looks like an arm. However, one thing is missing: its head. Despite moving pretty fast, we can still make out what looks like a body, but nowhere in sight do we see a head. This fact alone is what spooked Sienna and her aunt upon looking closely at the clip, if no one else had been inside the room. Then what was this? A definitive answer to this question has yet to be given. Before we move on to the next video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and ring the bell so you never miss the next creepy upload. In the following video, a young girl plays with a pair of glasses while mom and dad talk in the bedroom. It appears that no one else is around except maybe their pet dog. But according to the mother who sent me this clip, there is no way that her dog was responsible for this creepy incident if no one else was present in the kitchen during this time. As she states, then, what was this?
Hey. You sound like she's thinking that shit. Hey, Bo. Come here. What, baby?
Understandably, the child's parents were freaked out upon listening to what was captured, either in the kitchen or somewhere else in the house. A loud screech is heard. Someone in the house had screamed. But this doesn't make any sense, as no one else lives there except them, who certainly didn't scream during this recording. Now, even stranger is the fact that their daughter had no reaction whatsoever to the sound. In fact, no one else had heard it when it happened, whether person or ghost. The family has no clue as to who or what had made the noise. In this last video, a man who lives alone recorded a video to show what's been happening ever since he moved in the apartment that he's currently renting. Isn't exactly a place he calls home almost every night. Something strange happens from tapping noises coming from outside his window to things moving on their own as if tipped over by someone. He no doubt believes that his new place is haunted. Now he's been recording a couple occurrences ever since moving in. But the most recent video on his page is by far the most unsettling encounter he's ever had. It's late at night when this is captured.
Время 2:30 ночи. А мы только начинаем веселиться. Проснулся от стука. Из шкафа. А это одна сторона, левая дверца. Слегка приоткрывается и стучит. Не знаю, видно, не видно. Такая хуйня, ребята.
It goes without saying, but the man was on edge throughout the whole night, thinking that someone was hiding in his wardrobe. He walks over with caution, but this wasn't necessary, as eventually he finds out that nothing was inside, or so it seems. While nothing in particular stands out except for some moving hangers, viewers believe that a presence of some sort was actually in there. It just was invisible to the naked eye. Whatever presence might have been there has definitely spooked the man. But regardless, this alone was enough to send him out of his place and into a new one. No further videos have been posted since then, but until new footage is released, this one remains a mystery. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.